The Titanic being guided. These pictures show the mighty Titanic being guided by a small boat out of Southampton Harbor. Local photographer Courtney caught this moment. Nobody knew that in just 5 days this amazing ship would hit an iceberg and sink to the bottom of the ocean. Even today, people are still fascinated by the Titanic's story. Marilyn Monroe's final day, August 5, 1962. These pictures show the sad final moments of Hollywood icon Marilyn Monroe in August 1962. On her last evening, she received 2 important phone calls. One caller said she sounded upset and was slurring her words, but her housekeeper said she seemed fine during another call with Joe DiMaggio Jr. After going to her room that night, no one ever saw the famous actress alive again. Her sudden death at just 36 shocked the world. How Hitler took control, 1933. These pictures show how Hitler came to power through Germany's voting system in the early 1930s. His Nazi party won the most votes in 2 elections, even though they never got more than 37% support. Some politicians thought they could control Hitler by making him chancellor in 1933. They were wrong. Within just 18 months, Hitler had gotten rid of democracy and made himself dictator of Germany. Mount St. Helens explodes, May 18, 1980. These pictures show the biggest volcanic disaster in U.S. history. On May 18, 1980, Mount St. Helens in Washington state suddenly erupted with massive force. The explosion started early in the morning and sent ash and rock shooting miles into the sky. Nobody had seen anything like it in America since 1915. The blast changed the mountain forever and showed everyone the incredible power of nature. The day drinking became legal again, March 23, 1933. These pictures show Americans celebrating the end of Prohibition in 1933. For years, alcohol had been illegal, but that changed when President Roosevelt signed a new law in March. People poured into the streets to celebrate being able to buy beer and wine legally again. After 13 years of speakeasies and secret drinking, Americans could finally enjoy their favorite drinks out in the open. The attack that started a war, December 7, 1941. These pictures show the shocking Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941. It was a quiet Sunday morning when Japanese planes appeared over Hawaii and started bombing American ships. Nobody expected it. The U.S. wasn't even in World War II yet. The surprise attack resulted in 2,403 Americans killed and 1,178 wounded. 18 ships were sunk or run aground, including 5 battleships. The Japanese attack also destroyed 188 U.S. aircraft. The very next day, America joined the war against Japan. Carving Mount Rushmore, 1927 to 1941. These pictures show the amazing 14-year project to construct Mount Rushmore. Starting in 1927, workers used dynamite and chisels to turn a mountain into giant faces of 4 presidents: Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt. The sculptor Gutzon Borglum wanted to carve them down to their waists, but they ran out of money and time. Still, the huge heads became one of America's most famous monuments. First flag on the moon, July 20, 1969. These pictures show the incredible moment when humans first put a flag on the moon. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin planted the American flag on July 20, 1969. They used a special pole to make it look like the flag was waving, even though there was no wind on the moon. While that first flag might be damaged now from harsh sunlight, some flags from later moon missions are still standing up there today. Terror at Texas Tower, August 1, 1966. These pictures show a terrible day at the University of Texas in 1966. A former Marine named Charles Whitman went to the top of the university's tower and started shooting at people below. For an hour and a half, everyone was terrified as he kept firing. 15 people died, including an unborn baby, and 31 were hurt. 2 brave police officers finally reached the tower and stopped the shooter. The Dog Lady of Camberley, 1895 to 1979. These pictures show Catherine Ward, known as Camberley Kate, who spent her life-saving dogs. From 1895 to 1979, she took care of more than 600 dogs in Surrey, England. People would often see her pushing a wooden cart full of food for her dogs down the street. Even when she was 80 years old, she still looked after 24 dogs. And with that last photo, we have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome videos just like this one. This has been Timeless Photos. Thanks for watching.